is like a 2011 Civic Hybrid. This is my PDR guy.
Your driver's seat is brown.
That was me.
Yeah.
What's up, everybody? My name is Elliott, and I'm not exactly up for the whole jumping into frame thing yet, but at least I'm not wearing a neck brace anymore, so I've got that going for me. I'm feeling much, much better. And speaking of that, I want to thank all of you guys for all of your positive outreach and comments asking how I was doing after the last video where I showed the accident and just kind of my general reactions to it. It means a lot, and I'm super thankful to even be here to be able to tell this story and explain it, because an accident at that speed could have been much, much worse. But speaking of telling the story, today I wanted to show you a kind of illustration of exactly how this happened using an extremely accurate scientific to scale model. And how exactly am I going to show you how it happened? Well, with this extremely accurate, detailed model using Hot Wheels and a printed off image from Google. Accident reconstruction teams would be so jealous of this pinpoint accuracy that I'm going to be able to show you how this occurred. All right, so accident reconstruction time. This is going to be me, cool guy, cool orange Lotus, you know, pretty accurate to the event. And this is the car that hit me, a Civic Hybrid, in this case, a Fiesta rally car. Notice here in the intersection overhead here is this car is in the turning lane. It's obviously a little bigger than the lane, but that's okay. This is how it went down. This car is waiting to turn, light is green here and here, and I am just cruising through. And by this point, I'm already not worried about anybody pulling out in front of me. So I'm just going on through. And this is when this car just floored the accelerator and hit me like that. And what happened was I hit them and kind of skidded to a stop, and they spun off and landed kind of where you saw them. So that kind of illustrates how and why somebody pulling out in front of me resulted in a head-on collision. When you normally associate somebody pulling out in front of you, you think, oh, this car turned like this and I would have T-boned them. But what happened in this case is because this person confused the gas and the brake, they literally floored the accelerator into me like that, which is why the front left of my car was absolutely demolished and the dead center front of her car was, well, where the brunt of the damage was there. Now, because of the sudden nature of this event, I literally didn't have time to brake. I didn't have time to brace for impact, which actually probably helped me not be as injured as I could have been. They say if you tense up in an accident is when you get a lot more hurt. But because I didn't even see this coming, because it was so sudden, I think it saved me from a lot of pain. Now that you've seen the accident professionally reconstructed here, how about we go take a trip to the junkyard and go look at the actual car? Now that it's been a few days, now that I've had a few days to really ruminate on the accident, let's go grab Tyler Hoover and take a look at the Z4 and see what its condition is like as it's been sitting. All right, well, we are here at the junkyard. We got Tyler here and Jacob. Jacob was at the scene of the accident, very helpful. Tyler was very helpful in spreading rumors online about the accident. So we were walking down the line here and we should be at the Z4 any second now. I see the hood. Surprisingly, it's the only Z4 in the lineup here. But also, look at this. This is the Civic. They put them right next to each other. This is the one. That's my bumper. Its bumper is still fused here.
It's scissoring.
That's in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that needs to go over to the Honda. People are gonna want that to fix it.
That's in there, I think. Oh no. Okay. Well, it made its way.
Here you go.
That's okay. But you can see their crash bar where they hit me, just square in the center. But man, now that it's not in the middle of the actual wreck scene, I can kind of take a better look at stuff here. Oh, I know, can I keep this?
It's like an Iron Man
yeah.
arc reactor.
I can make this light up. As you can see though, one of my wheels got damaged. I can actually live without the memory of these wheels forever. And then the unknown brand that is P with 2 dots underneath it.
Right.
I never knew what that brand was. When the accident first happened, this was shut. So this is why I couldn't get out. Because that's the amount the door opens. You could probably yank it open. But I didn't have a strong man on the scene like you.
No, I couldn't do it.
My airbag went off. I didn't even know it had a knee airbag, honestly.
Yeah.
Which is the other thing, the force of the impact. I remember this at the scene. It cracked the windshield, the source of the mirror, and then down. I've now got a cold air intake because we just went ahead and bypassed the airbox. We're pretty crunched in.
Yeah. Well, now the BMW plastic cooling system stuff makes sense to shatter
And spread.
for safety.
Yeah.
It's
a
shatters
safety
for
feature.
Safety. Yes.
Yeah. It's a pretty safe guess that this is a total loss.
You think?
Are you gonna recreate this? I'm gonna get in my.
The proximity of the frame rail to the tire is kind of some good evidence of that.
Yeah.
That's actually the frame rail.
Yeah, it is.
You can see it.
And you can see I've got a little overlap here.
It's great panel gap.
A little worse than the factory.
There's some pennies.
Oh, sweet. Those got jarred out from the accident too.
Looks like somebody's already been here to see if there's any
Valuables?
valuables. Yeah. You got the key?
You got to
Yeah.
that knob.
The battery's disconnected.
Connected.
Connected. We're gonna start a fire. There's a bunch of stuff under the hood that's probably touching that shouldn't. The firefighters disconnected this for a reason, is from what I understand. But I'm just gonna kind of.
Oh, jeez. My guess is no.
All right. I mean, we're connected-ish. Give it a
all
whirl.
the dirt out of your pores here.
Yeah, is that me?
I think so.
There's no. I think that's just 2003 factory dirt.
Oh.
Oh, my wipers. Okay. Oh, and my turn signal got hit.
Oh,
Locked.
it's locked up.
Yeah, it's pretty locked up. So I think the key issue here is when a bunch of metal ran into the engine.
Oh no, I see the issue.
Oh, we've got some electrical issues. Oh, we've got a relay that's just out. Oh yeah, I'm just gonna plug it in all willy-nilly, just wherever it fits.
The starter's engaging. I think the pulleys and accessories.
I think everything is jammed
Yeah.
shut. I don't even think that's it, because it's trying at the front.
Oh,
yeah.
No.
This will be interesting. He's gonna try to put the top up for what it's worth.
Is that the button?
Yeah, but put your foot on the brake just in case. Okay, it's blinking.
Yes. Does
It might be
ever
mad too. So, I mean, it's gonna rain tonight. Oh yeah, I've set this thing will catch on fire if we just leave it up. Can you see if the trunk will pop from right here? Hey, that works. All right, I'm taking your power away. Okay, but yeah, what do you think now you've seen it in person?
Fix it.
Fix it?
Fix it.
Don't give the commenters any encouragement. They're already like, fix it. I'm like, you can't. I did. It's stanced now in a way. Yeah, we can look over this because so you can tell. Like I said, when I got pulled out in front of, you can see this was like isolated to right here. But I mean, it was as close to a just head-on-head collision as you could get. But now I haven't actually looked inside her car ever, and I can see the side curtains deployed. So I'm actually curious to see other people's cars. Yeah, no.
Well,
What is this wire situation going on?
She's about 4 feet tall, I guess. Huh?
Yeah, she was a shorter girl. But what's the RCA wire?
She's a YouTuber also.
It's a backup camera.
Oh.
Aftermarket
Oh,
backup
okay.
camera.
Okay. She's watching VHSs on the go. What's interesting to me is that I would think, being that she was the only occupant in this, that this side curtain would have gone off, but only the passenger side one did. It's pretty weird.
Well, I'm sure they're happy they protected the interior with all these seat covers and WeatherTech liners.
Yeah. Well, to their defense, it did work. It's holding up great. And it's going to hold up better tonight when it rains than the old open Z4 over there. I'm guessing this is like I'm guessing this is like a 2011 Civic Hybrid. This is my PDR guy. Thank you. That's, God, it sounds so
better.
bad. Yeah.
Much better.
Yeah. I'm telling you guys, when this happened, it was just like, all I saw was just metal airbag. And it was wild. I am thankful to be able to walk around and survey this accident without drinking through a straw or anything else. It could have been a lot worse. And being able to explore this with you two jokers is a much better outcome than it could have been.
You had green coolant in it.
Oh,
Not the right blue
no.
coolant, you
Oh,
cheap.
no.
Why this happened.
In my defense, though, I never put coolant in this. Call me a bad BMW owner, but... Oh, the only other thing I need to get out of here is my Bluetooth unit, which, if you guys remember a couple of videos ago, putting this in. But now, I can remove it, hopefully, not professionally.
Your driver's seat is brown.
That was me.
Yeah.
Here's my blue bus, which also, worth noting, withstood the accident perfectly.
You're being way too gentle.
Okay. Got my blue bus, the most valuable thing in there. Do you have the key? You think we could use it to get the plate off? You know what? No, because
Of course you would.
Mr. Professional put on Torque's license plate screws. When I put this on, I didn't think it was gonna have to come back off, probably ever. And now, well,
You were really concerned about people stealing that.
I've never put 4 screws on any license plate ever. And of course, it's a star bit and I can't do anything about it. That's great. I mean, it's amazing how well it held up at that speed for an 18-year-old car. That is a small car. I mean, I really would have thought it could have been a lot worse.
Now comes the battle.
Yes, with the insurance folks, which if anybody's ever had to do it, you know that it is not a fun or fast process in there. We were going to replace those. we were on the way.
Your toothpicks.
Yep. We were on the way. Almost got it.
Bye.
Bye, car. Well, that was a very weird experience seeing the car again after a few days have gone by. Of course, having the silliness of Tyler Hoover there helped soften the emotions, but it still was pretty weird. It's also fascinating that the car that hit me was right next to me, but it also helped kind of answer a lot of questions that I had about that. So that was fascinating. On the plus side, I did get some souvenirs while I was there. I was able to get my shift knob, a piece of the worst set of wheels I've ever had to remember this by. Of course, I've got my blue bus as well. I might try to put this in the 5 Series. This was like the only thing of value actually in the car. I got the BMW roundel from the trunk. It's always nice to have these around. And then I have the crown jewel of the Z4, the illuminated side roundel that you saw at the accident scene dangling off of the side of the car. This is the Z4's distinctive style feature, and I'm glad that I can kind of have one forever now. Also, not that it'll do me much good, but Jacob was able to rip the license plate right out of the rear bumper. You can see it's still attached to its mount, but now I have my license plate again, and it doesn't really matter. The car is gone now, but I'm still here, and that I'm thankful for. Again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for your kind comments. And now, well, now we get to deal with the insurance, but then the slight silver lining in this whole situation, I get to shop for a new car. As always, thank you guys for watching. Be sure to like, comment, share, subscribe on this video. Be sure to like me on Facebook, join my Facebook group. There have been a ton of memes about this car accident. Luckily, they've all been hilarious, but check that out if you guys are into, well, memes about very specific situations. Follow me on Instagram. I posted about the accident there first, so it's a really great place to follow me for up-to-the-date info on what's going on in my car life. And other than that, remember to like on this video. It greatly helps my YouTube performance, and I will see you guys on the next video.